Hi, my name is Juntai Jung, and I'm a fourth year paddling on the University of California, Berkeley's Dragon Boat team, otherwise known as Cal Dragon Boat. This is our entry into the Concord Pacific Dragon Boat Festival video contest, where I'll be talking about why we want to race in Vancouver. First, let's get you acquainted with who we are. CalDB was formed in 1998 by a ragtag group of students, alumni, and affiliates, in other words, anyone they could scrunch together, who wanted to bring Dragon Boat into the Californian collegiate sports scene. Since our humble beginnings, CalDB has become much more than just a team. Outside of paddling with each other every weekend, we consistently study together, hang out with each other, get big and strong together, go on team retreats, have buddy dates, and I even live with other Dragon Boaters. I'd be lying if I said my entire social circle in college hasn't solely been my teammates. You got people spending their entire time in college on the team, you got alumni coming back to watch us race, and you got people on the team even marrying each other. The point I'm trying to get at is that CalDB fosters an environment where everyone, regardless of experience, is given an opportunity to become the best person and paddler they can be. In other words, we're a club that not only brings paddling into people's lives, but also brings people's lives together through paddling. Don't take it from just me. Hear what my teammates have to say.
And if you're looking for a community or people who are truly invested in you, not just like, oh, your future connections or whatever you have or might not have, it's like, these are the people that will really see who you are and value for that. Yeah, it's like a really loving place overall.
You feel like you truly matter, and you feel like everything you do makes an impact. Everyone is about equal on this team, which is a very unique and amazing thing. So like, to be a member of CalDB is just to belong.
Now you have a picture of us. One big, happy family. Let's get back to the question of why we want to race in Vancouver. For me, Concord Pacific was the race to open my eyes to what you can really achieve in this sport. Let me explain to you why Concord Pacific is on my list of favorite things. It's amazing seeing how much support and infrastructure for the sport there is in Vancouver versus the US. The biggest crowd we've paddled in front of was at Vancouver. The second biggest wasn't at a race. It was when we paddled Davy Crockett's Explorer canoes at Disneyland. At UC Berkeley, we've had the privilege of being mentioned by our school paper in an article titled, "How to Deal with Not Playing Competitive Sports in College." The article calls Dragon Boat a quirky and weird alternative to real sports like Zumba. At least they describe Dragon Boat as quickly becoming a worldwide phenomenon, with real rules and pretty intense practices. Just kidding. That's what they said about Quidditch. Meanwhile, in Vancouver, you have huge crowds of people from all over the world who are cheering you on at every race. It's inspiring to see and be part of a community so involved and so invested in our sport. It's things like this that make us want to bring Vancouver's excitement about Dragon Boat to our club, to our school, and to the US. And that can only happen if we go to the race and experience the excitement ourselves. Another aspect we love is the internationality of the race. Big international races are a treat for us. We get to meet and compete with teams we never even get the chance to think about when we compete in the US. With this comes better competition and a higher bar for excellence. Let me explain this through a little compare and contrast. College Cup is a relatively small race between US West Coast colleges that we participate in. It's been a tug-of-war between the same 15 colleges for the past 13 years since the race's inception, which creates both camaraderie and fierce rivalry between collegiate paddlers who all basically know each other's teams. Concord Pacific, on the other hand, showcases over 200 teams from around the world. There are teams that you barely edge out in a photo finish, there are teams that finish 2 boat lengths ahead of you, and there are teams that you can't understand what language they're speaking, but what you can understand is that they can move their boat really fast. Whatever you're looking for in a competitor, you can find at Vancouver. Both College Cup and Concord Pacific create their own dynamics of Dragon Boat through their differences in competitors, size, and international versus local staging. That's why we value the Concord Pacific race so much. It's a great perspective changer. Being the biggest race we go to, Concord Pacific is often our paddlers' first or only experience at an international stage, and this experience, whether it be triumphant victory or crushing defeats, sets a new standard for our paddlers. Now they know what international paddling is. Every practice after the race at Vancouver, there's this voice in the back of our minds that says, what can we do to catch up to those guys at Vancouver? That's the reason why this race is so priceless to us. It brings us passion, motivation, and inspiration to become better paddlers, all in one convenient weekend getaway package. It breaks my heart every time I talk to someone on the team and the exchange goes something like this. Oh, hey, are you going to Vancouver this year? Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, why not? Well, reasons. The race in Vancouver is by far the most expensive race for our paddlers to pay out of pocket. Despite our best efforts at being financially inclusive for every team member, money is still a huge issue that blocks many team members from attending. If you'd like to help bring the most
unique,
intense,
weird, but strong,
amazing,
and giving
team from the States and make an impact on our paddling experiences, please consider dropping us a vote. Thanks for your time. I'm Jun Tai Jung, and see you in Vancouver.
Getting the paddle in Canada, that's what they call a slam dunk. I'll see you in Vancouver.
see you in Vancouver.
See you in Vancouver.
See you in Vancouver.
see you in Vancouver,
see you in Vancouver.
See you in Vancouver.
Hi, Vancouver.
See you in Vancouver.